Today's going to be upper and lower, and we're going to be doing a lot of one-sided exercises today. So we're going to start with a superset of Stagger Stance RDLs and reverse lunges. And then we'll do 4 rounds of more upper body focused, doing an offset push-up and bent over rows. And then we're going to finish up with some shoulder and abs, doing lateral raises and side planks. Today I've given you a few more rep ranges. So particularly here at the top, we're just going to stick to this 8 to 12 range because even though you may still be able to move the weight, you might be getting a little more back involvement for your RDLs, for example. And so things may start getting a little sloppy even though you're still able to move the weight. So make sure the reps are really tight and we're really getting the full use of those muscles. Before you warm up, we'll go ahead and do that runner stretch that we've done before and then pop it up into a hamstring stretch. You're just going to go back and forth, getting a little hold there at the top. Really feel that pull in the back of the leg. After that, we'll jump into your figure 4. Just give me 30 seconds or so on each side. Then I'm going to have you do an assisted squat hold. So we're just going to drop it as low as you can. Hold on to something so you can get that depth. Do a little rocking side to side. And just hang out for about a minute. And then just to get the shoulders warmed up, we're going to go into a hinge position. We're going to go back and forth. Give me about 10 times. Then we'll go 10 presses up, palms up, and then palms down, another 10 presses up. So we'll start with the Stagger Stance RDLs. So you're just going to stagger the feet a little bit. It doesn't have to be a big step back like you're doing a lunge. Just a slight split stance. Weights here in front, we're just following the shin down. And we really want to make sure those hips are actually moving and you're not just turning it into a back extension. And make sure you come up into a full lockout at the top and you feel that glute muscle squeezing tight. We're going to keep the same weights that you did for your RDLs. We're stepping back, sinking those hips. I want you to do one side fully, get that 10 to 12 reps, and then switch sides. So for the next superset, we're going to start with the offset push-ups. I've got my dumbbells here to elevate the one hand. I prefer books. I just didn't feel like getting out a stack of books right now. So we got the one hand elevated. We're sinking into that side a little bit more, getting more stretch in the pec, getting a little more work in. We'll just do as many as you can on each side. Then bent over rows again. Good hinge position, flat back. Pulling those weights in to the hips. Finishing up, we'll start with the lateral raises. Just coming up to the shoulder height. And before you get started on those, really try to set those shoulders in, kind of pull them down and back, and then come up with them. Side plank. Make sure we're lining up from head to toe, one straight line. Squeeze the butt tight. That'll help line everything up as well and keep those hips tall.